word. So we going through the same thing.
That much atrocity take place of the Holy Bible that they call holy. I can't, no, that's even logically. That's logically. How can something by God that is like a fence, right? Like God's word is like a fence. God's word is like a fence.
But hold on.
So listen, all this happened in this world with that book.
The book of Job. Chapter 30, verse 30.
Listen.
My skin is black.
My skin is what?
My skin is black.
So during the canonization, the Council of Trent, the Council of Nicaea, they were taking these out of the Bible. Because why? They didn't want us to know our true identity, our nationality.
So, okay, if they took out the Bible.
My skin is black.
Why would they put that in there? Why would a European put that in there? Give me Romans 13:1. Why would they keep that in there? They didn't want us to know these things.
Wait, how would they keep something in the book, but something out of the book? I mean, which one are you saying?
No, what I'm saying is they started taking things out of the book. That's what the canonization was. They were taking, give me the Apocrypha. Who got the Apocrypha?
I got the Apocrypha.
Show me the Apocrypha. This was in the Bible. In 1855, right? 1855, they toughed this out. That was the last of the canonization. Then they came up with the New IV Bible. Then they came up with the New King James Version Bible. The main purpose was to keep you asleep.
Okay.
To keep you thinking like you're a nigga or like you're black.
Right. Okay.
That was the main purpose.
But that's
What's
what
your
I'm
nationality?
saying.
What's your nationality?
I'm African descent.
What's your nationality?
I'm African.
What's your nationality? Africa has many continents.
Well, I'm all of them. I'm all of them.
Africa has many countries.
I'm all of them. I'm all of them.
Africa has many countries. Name one.
I came from Sierra Leone.
And you probably even never, your forefather never probably even touched Africa.
Don't matter.
Slavery started in Europe. Slavery started in Europe first, then it moved over to Africa.
But I'm African.
Huh? I'm African. Prove it. Oh, prove it.
I got to prove that I'm African.
And prove all things. Why you not Chinese? The white man said you black, but your skin is brown. White man said you black, but your skin is brown. You said you're African. From what? You come from the family Africanus? Or you come from the America? What's up? Yeah, read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And that's where the black man here in America is in a dead state of mind. Because we don't know, we know our nationality, but the majority of black men and women don't know their nationality.
Well, you asked me and I asked the question. I didn't say Africa.
Yeah, but that's not a nationality. That's a name. That's a name. They put the name black on you. They put the name African American on you. They put the name Afro American on you. What's your nationality? Chinese know their nationality.
What's their nationality?
Huh?
What's their Chinese?
They know their nationality, where they came from. They know that.
So I'm from Africa.
Huh?
I'm from Africa.
A lot of us didn't come from Africa. A lot of us came from Europe. A lot of us came from Spain. We were brought throughout the world to serve as slaves. Hold that and give me Ezekiel 36:19.
Because we sinned against God.
Ezekiel 36:19.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 19. And I scattered them among the heathen.
The Lord said he scattered us among the heathen. The word heathen means non-Israelite. So the word heathen means what? White America? European America? I mean Europeans? Germany? Chinese? So read that again.
And I scattered them among the heathen.
That means throughout the world. In Africa, in China, in Israel, we were scattered. Go ahead.
And they were dispersed through the country according to their way and according to their doings I judge them.
You said earlier that you sin, right? The Lord said He judged you according to your sins, according to your forefathers. Hold that. Hold that. I want you to get that.
I'm a human. Wait. How can you?
Let me take 5 and 7.
Right. Okay. Listen. I know you know what you're talking about as far as with how you understand.
No, we're trying to show you.
Let me show you
Can
something.
I show you something? Hold on, wait. If the Bible is a European book, then the black man in America don't have no hope.
Oh, yeah.
The black man in America has no hope.
Worst enemy.
Hold on, wait, because we don't have hope.
I'm not saying
The black man in America has no hope.
No,
If this is a white man's book,
you can have hope.
if this is a white man's book, where's your hope?
My hope is with me from my personal
Well,
living.
that's not helping you
Oh,
now.
yes, it is. I came a long way.
You got a mask on your
I
neck.
came a long way.
You got a mask on your neck, don't you?
Yeah.
Why? Because they told you to put it on.
Right.
Why? Because they
the virus.
told you to do it.
Right.
Prove the virus is real. Well, I'm just military.
Because they told you to do it.
Because of the job. They're like, yeah.
They tell you in the box that a mask does not stop a virus.
Right.
Your whole skin is a pore. So the virus can go anywhere throughout your body. Science teach you that. Read what I asked you. Okay.
Well, I want to get back to this.
Hold on, wait. Let the brother read this. Let the brother read this. Let the brother
The
read
book
this.
of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 7. Our fathers have sinned.
So the Lord said, our forefathers sinned. The reason why we in this condition right now.
See, I can't say that because of somebody else.
No. The reason why our forefathers, the reason why we in this condition right now is because of the sins of our forefathers. Your great-great-grandparents. Your great-great-great-great-grand. No. We were forced. But what I'm saying is the reason why we were in this situation. Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 8:5.
We sin where at?
Huh?
We sin.
No, you said
We sinned.
took place. Because, wait.
Hold that.
That again.
Allah is
Our sin caused or allows slavery to take place? Or what do you say?
I'm going to show you why slavery took place. Read that.
The book.
No, hold that. Read that. 8 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt also consider in thine heart
And in your mind. You got to always remember this and think about it in your mind. Go ahead.
that as a man chasteneth his son,
As a man chastised his son, go ahead.
so the Lord thy God chasteneth
So
thee.
the Lord got mad and chastised us, and He used the rod of men to do it. Give me that in Psalms. I think that's 17:13. Give me that in the Psalms. The Lord used the white man to whip our behinds. That's why the white man is over us right
Well,
now.
how do you get those slaves? The
Huh?
white man. How did the white man get the slaves?
How do you get this?
them?
Through our ignorance.
Wait, if you've been kidnapped,
Huh?
is that your ignorance?
No.
Your fault?
You got to remember.
They came and stole us.
Huh?
They came and took us.
They did that. But a lot of that happened because the Heavenly Father sanctioned that to happen. He put the white man and the Chinese man and all these other nations over us. The transatlantic slave trade, it started with the Saharan slave trade first. The Arabs had us in slavery first. Go ahead, read that again. Read that again what you got.
The book of Ezekiel,
Professor Small James.
chapter 36, verse 19. And I scattered them among the
The
heathen,
Lord said He scattered us among the heathens. Somebody give me Deuteronomy 28. Go ahead.
and they were dispersed through the countries according to their way.
The Lord said, according to our ways, some of us didn't sin. Then you ever heard of Black Wall Street?
Yeah.
We had towns here.
Wait, many of Black Wall Street.
Yeah, we had several towns in America where we
Black-
thrived.
Right.
So the Lord said, according to our ways, He judged us. So some of us didn't go through the hard slavery, but many of us did. And because of the sins of our forefathers. Go ahead.
And according to their
The
doings,
Lord said, according to their doings. Go ahead.
I judged them.
And this is judgment right here. You walking around with a mask on your face, not knowing what tomorrow's going to bring. That's judgment. You don't know whether you're going to live or die. That's judgment. A lot of us don't know where our next meal is coming from. That's judgment. When the Lord said the worlds were made for you, the whole entire earth is yours. That's
Okay.
right. The
Give
black
it back.
man here in America is a prince. We come from kings.
See,
But you don't know that
with
because Hold on, you don't know that because you said that this Bible
Yeah.
was European
Because that was
book.
written
And all
in
you know
reference-
is running through Africa,
But that was
butt
written
naked.
in reference to those times, not now.
I didn't come from that
For the
family
last
line.
400 years,
I
that was
didn't,
prior
I'm
to
saying
400.
I didn't come through a family line running through Africa butt naked.
Right.
That's where you came from. You said.
From
I didn't
now.
come from the. I didn't
That's
come
why
from
I'm
swinging
here.
on vines in the jungle.
Heritage-wise.
No, I came from kings. When you look at King James,
Oh, I mean, that's
King
another
James.
good way of
All King
looking at
James
it. I mean,
did.
that's a good way.
King
I
James.
see what you're saying, but
King
we
James.
both-
You know what King James did?
Did he really exist?
Did King? Yes, he did.
Wait. What,
Yes, he
can I
did.
ask you this, right?
We got photos.
Of all
Get the
the,
King James. It's in
what
there.
they call apostles, or all the writers?
Yeah, you got it.
Wait,
Hold
no.
on. I gotta read this to you. You would say that this book is a white book, right?
It's a European.
Hold
right?
on. Just listen,
Ain't
bro.
nothing about
Just
Africa
listen.
in that book.
The book of
Hold on,
the.
one second. This is King James right
Did he
here.
really exist?
This is King.
Yeah, no,
You
but
see
did
that
he
coin?
really? No.
did.
Why,
That's
Did he
what
really
why would they
exist?
make a coin if he didn't exist? This is King James. You can go and you can Google this. It's King James,
It's written
The
by them.
six of Scotland.
the sixth of Scotland. And all he did was authorize, right, scholars
How you
to
gonna
translate the
authorize
Bible
God's word?
because he was the king.
Oh, wait, you say
because we could not
authorize?
read Greek, we couldn't read Latin and Hebrew, so they translated into different languages so we can all read
You
it.
say translated,
Translate.
then authorized. So when
He
was
authorized.
God's word
It's like
written?
he's a translator.
Yeah,
he
I
can
understand
read
that. I
Hebrew.
understand translate.
He can read Greek.
But why
He
they
can read
why
Latin.
they have the so-called authority to say that God's word was written in the book by various men like him,
He didn't write it. He was the king and he authorized. That's why it says the
Wait,
1611.
was God's word written
King
before
James
he was-
authorized version.
It's a
and
translation.
it's his version.
It says authorized.
translation.
Authorized.
His
So
translation.
now we read Hebrew. So we go back into the Hebrew text and we compare the Hebrew text and the English text. And this is the closest to the Hebrew text. We know during the canonization they put other words in the Bible just to keep you deceived. We gotta go
Wait. Listen what you said.
The man that wanted out of
That's
the way.
why it's
Hold on,
in the book.
wait. He got
That's
a
why it's
question.
not in the
Let this
book.
brother ask
But
the
the book
question.
do a lot of most goddamn deceiving.
But no, it's not the book.
Listen what you
It's
said.
not the book.
It's in the book. It's not in the book. To put back in the book.
Can I just read this?
Yo, give me a roll of dice, man. Boom.
This is for your
Give me a
color.
roll
This
fight.
is for your color
Yo,
question.
that's a
Hold
joke.
on. This
That
is for your
fight
color
is
question.
a joke.
Sorry. The book
It's
of
it's so complicated.
wait,
Let's dialogue
wait.
righteously.
You already gave me one.
Listen.
In the book, out of the
The
book.
book
in
of
the book.
Ecclesiastes, chapter
I'm
31,
gonna take
verse
the hit.
23. Whoso is liberal of his meat, men shall speak well of him, and the rapport of his good housekeeping will be believed. But against him that is a nigger of his meat, a nigger, this can't be a white book, right here. Him that is a nigger, against him that is a nigger, N-I-G-G-A-R-D of his meat, the whole city shall murmur, and his testimonies of his niggardness, look at it, niggardness, shall not be doubted.
Now,
A
you know-
white man's gonna put himself as a nigger in the Bible?
Now go to Acts 13:1.
It's in there.
You ever heard of that?
It's
It's
in
in
there.
there.
We had towns in Africa, right, that we call Goshen. We had the land of Judah. We had all these different lands in Africa.
Acts 13 and
Right?
1.
Acts 13:1.
The book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
Spell it.
N-I-G-E-R.
Why would they put that in the Bible?
This guy N-I-G-E-R, Niger.
Niger.
But it
Means
comes
great, king.
That's where the word nigger comes from. From the Niger River.
Okay.
That's where we came from. Right? Now go to Lamentations.
You got it? If you got it, please.
No, I'm sorry. Look, Wisdom of Solomon. Go to Wisdom of Solomon. Go to Wisdom of Solomon.
Good, grab with me, son.
Wisdom of Solomon.
All these lands right here, they talking about is in Africa.
Oh, you talking about Songs of Solomon?
But they don't,
There you go.
you know
Song of
what?
Solomon, I'm sorry.
There's some references in the Bible in reference to Africa.
The book.
You don't get that in church though.
Check this out. Brother.
That's what
Another
teaching.
When you go to church,
The book of Songs of Solomon.
Wait, brother, check this out. Hold on, listen to this.
I know, but
Listen to
they
this.
plagiarized, right? And they mixed. When he said they took out and put in, and took out and all that. One thing you can't go to church and say that you are.
Brother, listen to this. Read that. Brother, listen to this. Listen to this.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
He's what?
I am black.
Why would a white man put that in there? Go ahead.
But comely.
That means comely means beautiful.
Where's this at?
That's the
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
After the book of Proverbs.
After Ecclesiastes.
Songs of Solomon. After the book of Proverbs.
Why would a white man put that in there? I'm black but beautiful. That's what the word comely means. Give me the book of Ezekiel, the 34th chapter.
Y'all going too fast.
Yeah, you're going fast, and y'all study. I got up for work. All right. Not
No,
to say
we
you
just
don't
trying to
work.
break it down.
I know, but
because
you're not giving that
we're trying
open
to
window
show you.
where. No, you being like this.
We're trying to show you.
And you can be like
but
that,
listen,
but
we're
there's
trying
other
to
windows.
show you that the great men of the Bible.
There's no
were black.
great way. First of all,
Listen, we're trying to show you the great men of the Bible are black.
Let me get verse Peter.
No, I give him this though.
Ezekiel 46.
Even though we just a visitor,
Let him know if
but
any man
you know,
speak.
you don't hear nothing like this taught
Listen.
in church.
Give me Ezekiel.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not.
46.
We can have differences, which you gotta allow. You gotta have differences, right? Like you say, he calmed me down because I got emotional.
Right.
But now you understand what I said. Take him, and that should be our talk in church.
No,
you don't
yeah,
get that
hold
in
on.
church.
Have
You
you
get
seen
that
it
from them.
Have you seen
I
the
tell
Ten
you,
Commandments? Have you seen the Ten
Where'd
Commandments?
they get that from?
Have you seen the Ten Commandments?
You know, there's a lot of stuff
Hold
that
on,
took
I'm asking.
from
Yes
Egypt.
or no?
Yes,
It
I've
came
seen the
on.
Ten Commandments.
Now let's show you how Moses really looked. Go ahead.
The
Oh my
book of
gosh.
Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 6. And the Most High said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom.
Go ahead.
And he put his hand into his
Now
bosom.
this is the bosom right here.
Right.
So
He
Moses
came out
put-
white,
Go ahead.
but he's black.
Well,
Of
hold on.
course.
There
And
you
when
go.
he
gonna
took
read
it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
meaning it was white as snow, right? Like this color right here.
Right,
He
exactly.
lost all his pigmentation
Exactly.
in his hand,
Which is
Go ahead.
melanin.
Which is
And he
melanin.
said, Put thine hand into thy bosom again.
He did it again. Go ahead.
And he put his hand into his bosom
Go ahead.
again
Go ahead.
and plucked it out of his bosom.
Go ahead.
And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
Just like this brother right
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
Remember, Moses passed from the Egyptian. Am I right or wrong?
Wait a minute.
Am I
Wait.
right or wrong?
Neither
Am
one.
I right
That's the
or
question.
wrong?
Neither one.
No.
Wait. I
Prove
said
me
neither
wrong.
one.
Prove me wrong.
It's a story.
Prove
It's
me
called
wrong.
allegory.
Prove me wrong.
Doesn't necessarily mean, and you can't prove
Brother.
right or wrong.
Brother, prove me
whether-
wrong.
How can you prove it? That's
No,
something you can't
you
prove.
read too many books.
How can I prove something
You
that
read
can't
too
be
many books.
proven?
Give me that Ezekiel 12 and 14.
How can I prove something that you can't be proven?
You said, what are you trying to prove?
I can't
The
prove
book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 2.
Listen up. Listen up.
I can't prove that.
Listen up.
Prove it.
Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel.
Listen up.
Prophesy
He said,
and say unto them,
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God
Go ahead.
unto the shepherds.
Go ahead.
Woe be to the shepherds of Israel
Go ahead.
that do feed themselves.
Go ahead.
Should not the shepherds feed the flock?
And these are the pastors and the preachers. The reason why we don't know these things in the Bible, because the pastors and the preachers don't want to teach you those things. The churches, they don't want to teach you that.
Look at that.
Why? Because it's going to mess up their money flow. That's why the pastor got the baddest, he got the baddest car in the front of the church.
but then
And he
see
got
what
the
he
biggest
said?
house. And who's paying for that?
See what he's saying?
Read that again.
Wait,
Read that
wait,
again.
wait.
What he's saying about the pastor, he's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I have been in church for like 30 years.
Okay.
What he's saying is right.
The book
You
of
ain't-
Ezekiel,
and then that thing
chapter 34, verse 2. Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God unto the shepherds, Woe be to the shepherds of Israel
ahead.
that do feed themselves.
Go ahead.
Should not the shepherds feed the flock?
That's what you should be arguing with, not us, but
Oh,
with the
no.
pastors. But hold on, wait.
Of course not. Go ahead, I say you
Ye eat the fat and ye clothe you with wool.
That's every pastor that you should know. Go ahead.
Ye kill them that are fed,
Go ahead.
but ye feed not the flock.
Then you're not getting fed what?
Yeah.
The words of the Bible. The truth of the Bible. You're not getting fed these things.
Oh, I
Until
said
you
I've
come
been in
here.
church for 30
Go ahead.
years.
The disease have he not strengthened.
Now, the disease, the biggest disease amongst black people is ignorance. Not knowing who you are. Ignorance is a disease because you can spread that. A lot of us don't think that, but we can spread ignorance. Wearing your pants off your behind started way in prison. It worked its way from prison to where? Every black neighborhood that you can find. That's ignorance. Because that showed in prison, when you wore your pants like that, it showed that you was available.
Exactly.
That was a sign of
Butt
homosexuality.
breaking.
But it made its way into our community.
Butt
You
breaking.
check out a crackhead of 20 years ago. Now you got the young girls dressing like that now. Ignorance.
Okay.
When you saw a lady with her shirt up, you thought she was a prostitute. When her skirt up her thigh, you thought she was a prostitute. That's how they dress now, because that's ignorance.
I'm from
Through the
70s,
videos,
man.
music
58
videos
years
got
old.
us
I
like
remember. I
that.
used to come home in New York.
Neither have he healed that which was sick.
Now they have ye healed that which was sick. The black community is sick, because why? We don't know our nationality. We think we niggas. We think we came from Africa. We think we African. Go ahead.
Neither have he bound up that which was broken.
What was broken? The communication between us and the Heavenly Father. How do we know that? Because we get it through the Bible. Give me that whole act and go to
See, I'm not cursing
Can I
it.
ask you a
Give me
question?
Romans 8:16 and you ask your question.
Okay,
Go ahead.
but
No. It's his turn. It's his turn,
man.
It's his turn,
Come on.
man.
I know,
Go
not
ahead.
saying, but you've been talking.
Come on,
not
brother. It's his turn.
It's supposed to
He
be
had his
a
hand
dialogue.
up. He had his hand up.
Oh no, I'm not saying you
Glad
can't
you
hear.
asked.
Why you gonna
talking.
skip the brother,
Wait,
man?
this is for all of us.
Go ahead.
I'm a native. You're a native, right? Am I
Okay.
correct? You're a native what? Are you native?
Yeah, native of Israel. Native of this tribe right there. The tribe of Judah.
So you're not native African?
No. We don't
See, that's
know.
where-
I believe I'm native African. That's what I
That's
believe.
African.
What if,
That-
what if
that
your
includes- that-
what if your foreparents were born in China?
I'm still African.
Huh? Would that
still
make you Chinese? I'm
That'll
asking
that'll
him a
make me-
question.
That'll make me an Asiatic. That'll make me an
No,
Asiatic.
no. Asiatic. When you Asiatic comes from the Middle
Thank
East.
you. Let's go.
That comes from the Middle East,
I came back.
right? So what would that make you? Would that make you Chinese? What if your forefathers were born in
y'all not
Japan?
related.
Would that make you Japanese?
No, that'll make me a man of color.
What if you plant an orange tree in Japan? Would that make it a Chinese orange?
No, to make it
It'd make it an
tree.
orange.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
land does not determine your nationality.
That's right. So that's why I'm African.
Huh?
Where I'm
Land does not determine your nationality. Ignorance does. Go ahead, read on. Read on.
Oh,
There's more in there.
so what is your nationality?
Israelite. My language is Hebrew. My nationality is I'm Israel.
That's right.
That's why we say Hebrew Israelite. Your nationality is Israel. Your language is Hebrew.
Well, I believe
Let me show
Africa
you
was
something.
on-
I'm
was
gonna
one continent.
I'm gonna break something down
I
real
just
simple.
believe that they broke it
I'm
all
going to
up.
break something down real
I'm not
simple. Let me show you
denying what he's
something.
saying.
When a baby is
I'm not
born,
denying what he's
a
saying.
baby is born. You know they first
It's just
they start out speaking Hebrew. The first, and you check out the Hebrew language, right? The alphabet is Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, right? The baby first words are what? Ah, Ga, Ba, Da. Da, Da. Oh, he said my name. He said Da, Da. That's the Hebrew language. That's the alphabet. But you know that. And then what happens is you learn a different language.
I can relate to without.
You learn a different language. But that's our language when you check it out. Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka. That's the Hebrew alphabet. Then we learn something different. So read on, because there's more in there.
Neither have he brought again that which was driven away.
And now your pastors and your preachers are not telling you your
Oh
nationality.
man, I know that, man.
But what you said, your nationality is something that it's not. Your pastor and your preachers are somebody that we grew up in.
But you know I ain't in no Christian church.
On
You know I
Easter
know better
Sunday,
than that.
are we not
I
getting
know
decked
better
out?
than that. I'm going to back.
Am I right?
I know
On Easter
better than
Sunday, hey, you sin all year long.
Yeah.
But Easter Sunday, you get decked
Yo,
out.
you know what all this
Oh,
holidays
wait.
about? It's
You get decked
paganism.
out, you probably go to Conway, you get
paganism.
you a nice shirt,
Yeah,
you get your
yeah.
shoes,
God ain't
and then
got nothing to do with
afterwards
that.
you get your nice little dinner,
Yeah.
and then the next day you go back to being who you are.
Right.
But
You don't get nothing
they're
out
not
of no church.
teaching you that the Lord is against Easter
It's
and
paganism.
Christmas. Did you know the Lord is against Christmas as well?
Of course.
That's paganism.
Huh?
Wait, if you right,
But
check
that's
it out.
in the Bible.
Wait, no,
It's
no,
in the
brother,
Bible.
I'm on your side.
But I'm saying
Let me
it's in the
talk.
Bible.
I know, but I did my research.
If you
meaning
know
that
where
it comes
is it?
from, why it started, what it means.
Where
That's
is
why
it?
I
Where
don't
is
follow
it?
no this.
Where is it in the Bible?
Can I say First Peter?
It's
Can I say something?
can I
Can I
say?
say? I want to ask you a question, brother. I'm gonna ask you a question here. So, you don't believe nothing that's in the Bible?
Okay, when you say belief,
Or do you overstand? Do you
I
overstand?
accept and understand some things what's written in the Bible, which is same somewhat in the Holy Quran too, and the book. It ain't holy.
Okay, so what's your belief or your train of doctrine of thought?
It's what I come to know and learn to know as fact.
Okay, so what is that? What is that philosophy? What is that?
For instance.
That right there, it's not fact.
Okay. Let's say it's
What is
not
fact?
Okay.
Is I'm here,
Okay.
living in this reality, in this realm, as a man,
Right.
as a human being. That is fact.
Okay, that's true. Okay, that's fact. Now, that's a factual fact, right? How did you get here?
Through a woman's womb.
Okay.
Okay, but how did you and your ancestors get to this part of this region?
As far as the country,
Yes.
Right.
through that.
Through
Okay.
slavery, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and why was that done?
That's historically
Yes.
by force.
Okay.
By force.
Yeah, by force.
By force.
By force.
So now, so you're telling me that the European
Force.
was better than us for that to happen?
No, we were kidnapped, snatched.
By who?
The Europeans.
So you mean to tell me, okay, now hold up now.
According to the
No, okay.
historian.
So now the European went into a continent of black people and just snatch us up.
No. Okay. No.
And just snatch us
Oh
up.
no, someone sold. Someone sold. What do you call it? Veterans. I mean, what they call it? Capture of war. So we had conflict amongst ourselves. So we sold off POWs.
Now you hit. Now you start to
Okay,
come. Now
okay.
you're coming
Yeah,
to
we
reality.
gave
Now I'm gonna show you something here now.
Yeah.
Now, while we were in Africa,
Okay.
as a people, there were many nations in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, while we was in Africa, we were not the original people of that land. Do you know that?
I can say historically
So who-
possible
so who-
without studying.
so who
I
took
take
us to
your
the
word.
land?
Okay, we migrated into that land when our homeland was destroyed in 70 AD by the Roman army under Titus Vespasian. That's historical facts. When Jerusalem was destroyed by the Roman army, many of us fled out of Jerusalem and
Africa.
ran into the interiors of Africa. And when we went down into the interiors of Africa, we had to contend and deal with the true indigenous people that was in Africa. Now, what happened? When we became successful and prosperous, it became a rivalry. And the other African nations saw it as a threat to
So
their
us as a
empowerment.
threat?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard this.
And
like,
that's why
he's in the
that's
study.
why.
But I heard
it's
this
in it.
before.
It's in here.
With,
It's historical facts.
Professor Small James and
That's
Jeff,
it.
Dr.
I'ma
Henry
show you.
Clark.
Go to the book of
Yeah,
Joel, the third
go to
chapter.
Dr. Henry Clark. I heard of it, but it's like you got to be into it.
And also go to Luke
really,
21. I'm gonna show you.
Really follow it,
everything.
you know what I'm saying?
Everything I'm telling you.
Oh, no
is
doubt.
documented
I'm not
here.
doubting you.
I know.
All I'm saying is,
But I'm gonna show
the
you.
book.
I'm gonna show you the historical
So
facts.
where's
No.
Babylon. Babylon was located in the southern part of Iraq.
Okay.
Iraq.
What I'm saying is, it's not that you're using the Bible
Which is
as
Africa
reference.
too, right?
See, well,
Technically.
it's technically, when you look at it, it's what you call Africa. But Africa have different regions, right? Iraq is situated at least 1,000 miles away from Africa. But it will still be considered Africa because the original people that inhabited that land were Africans, were Ethiopians under Nimrod.
Do you know that history?
Yeah.
Nimrod was the first ruling conqueror that developed all those areas.
Okay, sir.
I'm gonna get to you.
Yeah, because you know what though, man?
I'm gonna get.
That's
Everything
why
I'm
I'm
telling
at
you,
where I'm at.
everything I'm showing you, I could bring it
I
right
know,
here in
but
the
you know
Bible.
what though? You know what you're doing?
Nimrod
and all
was
of
the
you
one that
doing,
broke
though?
up with
Even though
civilization
you
and-
got some historical
Caves and all
knowledge
this, he-
and understanding,
Right.
okay?
I did
the
my study on
historians
Nimrod.
that we inherited as fact, do not listen to what I'm saying. That is not the only books.
We know
of
that.
a
We
reference
know
point.
that. We know that.
Wait,
But
check
we
it
know
out.
that. But
the point of reference.
But I know that. But hear me out. Hear what I'm
What is the
saying.
point of reference?
It's true.
The center of the
But
cloth.
let me ask you
The
this
center
here.
of the center line.
But let me ask you this here.
Not that guy.
Hold up here 1 second.
Yeah, but here I knew that.
When
ask you
historians, listen, when
Who
historians,
study like you.
right, wanted to get a reference of archaeological reference, where did they first reference?
Africa.
No.
They
The
got
holy
it.
book.
They got it from the Bible.
Right.
When they wanted
it's
to
a
know,
reference.
it's a reference,
Right.
right? Now, when they reference that according to archaeological facts and historical facts,
Now, there you go, archaeological.
was
facts.
it true?
Okay.
Now, when they want to find where Iraq was situated with Nimrod, where did they reference that historical facts from? Before they made any
other books that's been written within those countries, the historical books.
they had to go to the Bible.
No, they use the Bible as, let's see if the
a
Bible
reference point.
as a
But was it right?
Wait.
But was it right or wrong?
Listen.
Was it right or
I'm
wrong?
not saying right or wrong. Look, I said the other reference books, and you say that reference book.
Yes.
I'm not denying, but these reference books is reference books.
But you denying the reference that came from this book too.
No, I'm not relying.
But
on
why not?
that as the ultimate source of a reference book.
But I'm gonna show you.
Not
I'm gonna show you.
relying.
But listen,
Not
but
relying.
listen to me.
There's other books.
Yes, but the ultimate
There's
source.
other
I'ma
books
show you.
of wisdom and knowledge and science.
That's true. There are many different books.
Yeah. I
But-
can't.
But this is going to be the ultimate fact.
No, I can't.
You know why? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something here. Now, go to the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter. I want to show you something real quick. Now,
Let him show and prove.
before the transatlantic slave trade happened, did any history book record it?
Okay.
Did any historical books record the slave
Okay.
trade before it happened?
Not that book.
I'm asking you.
No, yes.
Did African books document
Dr.
it
Henry Clark.
before,
Dr. Henry Clark.
before it happened?
He went to Africa. No,
no,
not
listen. Before it happened.
I'm
sorry.
No, I
No,
can't say
sorry,
that.
sorry.
But the Most High in this book, before it happened, he documented and told us
He did.
it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay?
I heard this. Other than y'all, I heard that before too. That was going to
Okay, so
happen.
you got Joel, the 3rd chapter?
The book of Joel,
Let's do this here.
chapter 3, verse 3.
Look it out.
And they have cast lots for my people.
So this was before
Yeah,
historical records was written.
Yeah.
The Most High told the prophets this was going to happen to us as a nation of people.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
And they gave the boys for harlot like they did in slavery. They made the boys into what? Pimps, faggots.
Wow.
You understand? Butt naked, butt breaking.
Butt breaking. That's what
All right, go ahead.
And sold a girl for wine.
And they sold a girl for wine. Before it was documented it was going to happen, they sold a girl for wine, which was done where? From Africa.
Well, when you say soul, not denying that, but it was like a little force with that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like-
sold us. They sold us. It's going to go ahead.
No, I'm not denying that.
That they might drink.
I want to miss this here. What's going on here? Let's do
Oh, he's talking about before
So
slavery happened. It was
before it was documented
that
and before it happened,
Yeah, before it happened.
the Most High wrote through the prophets that this was going to happen to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prophecy precedes history.
Okay.
Right.
When prophecy takes place, then history comes into effect.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon?
These were the people that were involved in the slave trade, Tyre and Zidon. Go ahead.
And all the coast of Palestine?
Go ahead.
Will he render me a recompense? And if he recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Go ahead.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly, pleasant things, the children also of Judah.
See, now he's going to pinpoint the children of Judah. Okay? Go ahead.
And the children of Jerusalem
Of the 12 tribes, along with Judah, go ahead.
have ye sold unto the Grecians.
When did this happen? When did this come into historical facts and records? during the transatlantic slave trade.
Oh, I was saying even in York.
And guess what?
I got to go back and come
And
back.
this was written and prophesied before it happened.
That's right.
Before
I
any
understand what you
historical
said about
books.
prophecy. Right. I
And before
understand that.
any historical books
before
was
it
written.
happens, it's been told.
So it's been told.
So
The Most
I
High
agree
told
with you
us.
on that and accept that as reliable.
But let me finish that.
knowledgeable.
Let me
Okay.
okay.
Come back.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
That ye might remove them far from their border.
Have we been removed far from our borders?
Not far from our borders, no.
Yes, where was our borders?
that's where he's at.
Before we came here, where was our
Oh,
borders?
Africa.
Okay, so how far is Africa from the
Oh.
Americas?
15, 2,500.
10,000 of miles
10,000
away.
miles, oh, yeah.
So we were
Okay,
removed
okay.
far from our borders
Right.
that the Most High gave us.
Right.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
So you see that? That's a future prophecy. The Most High said, in the place that you sold them, you was going to do what?
I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
So that's what Martin Luther King said, right?
This
I was
the
in
time.
the promised land.
Yeah,
So we're going to come up out of this.
we gonna come out of this
Oh,
here.
okay, we're gonna be able to
yeah.
come back.
All right. So brother, peace, brother.
hold it.
Yeah,
No, we
but-
said
but-
I'm
yeah, you know what I
coming
mean?
back.
Yeah, okay.
Crap, I had a beer.
Okay, I hear you, brother. Let me finish the last part.
Hold on,
Hear the
real
last
quick.
part. Hear the last part. Hear the last part.
And will return your recompense upon your own head.
So the Most High is going to bring judgment upon
this
those
is
that
the
did
good
it.
part.
You heard the last part.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah.
Right. So the Most High is going to pay them back for what they did to us. I just wanted to show you that, brother.
Come on back.
Okay, I hear you.
Give me that
Okay,
hand.
okay.
I got a question.
Go ahead, so far. Go ahead.
No, he got
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Come right back.
So it's going to the bathroom? All right. So, brother.
you got one scripture
bring
for
up
you to go with that one.
Yeah.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, and verse 16. In those days shall Judah be saved, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith she shall be called.
This is a future prophecy, and prophecy always supersedes historical documents. So the Most High is telling you before it happens, it's going to be done. So this is a historical, a prophetic, a book of laws, records that the Most High left for us in the last days.
So where's Judah, bro?
Judah.
I keep reading so much about Judah, but where's Judah?
Judah is the
Where's
black
the-
man here in America. The black man in America is Judah.
I mean, like.
Judah
in
is
the world, I mean, like.
Judah is
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean, like,
four
where
corners
is
of the
he?
earth. We're all over. But Judah is here in America because America right now is the top ruling kingdom upon the face of the earth.
Okay.
And the Most High said we will be in the neck of our enemies. We will be situated in the heart of where enemies control.
So when the Bible make reference to Judah, is this a rich nation? Is that what you're telling me?
Judah is one of the sons of Jacob. But Judah is the Most High's favorite son that he chose to represent the whole nation.
Okay.
The kings, Christ, came out of Judah. Judah is that birthright that the Most High left. All right? King David, one of the greatest king of Israel, came from the tribe of Judah. King Solomon, the wisest king that ever ruled this earth, was from the tribe of Judah.
Judah, okay.
You understand? So Judah is that rightful ruler that's going to take back the rightful throne in the very end. And that's the time we're living in. And the black man has a great history and is found here.
Right.
This is the greatest source of history. Prophetic historical facts that the Most High left for us. And the Most High prophecy will never fail.
That's right.
Because whatever the Most High said, whatever he said, it's going to be done, it's going to come to pass, and it will be done. You understand? Bring it out.
The book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Most High, for 3 transgression of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant.
So Edom was our brother. All right, he was our brother, and he turned against us. All right. So the Most High, he's not going to forgive them for what they did to the children of Judah and children of Israel for enslaving us and punishing us. But I want to go back to something that the brother was saying before. All right, because I see you have good ears and you want to learn. That's very good, and that's what we want to convey and relate to our people. Because prophecy is a major thing. The Most High deals with prophecy. A prophet was one of the greatest thing a man could be. Amos, one of the prophets in the Bible. You You know what was his job before the Most High made him a prophet? He was taking care of, he was a shepherd. A shepherd. And the Most High chose him to be a prophet. Moses, before he became a prophet, what was Moses?
Shepherd,
A
right?
shepherd. A shepherd. He was there in the flocks. Then the Most High said, you know what? You're going to lead your people. But before that, what was Moses?
Before what?
Before he was a shepherd, what was he?
He was the Prince of Israel.
He was a military general in the Egyptian army of Pharaoh. All right? He was a top general. And when he killed the Egyptian, and the other Israelites said, you killed that Egyptian. Moses said, this thing is known. So Moses fled from the prison of the Egyptian, and he went into exile in the land of Midian, which is where? So when you understand historical place in the Bible, you understand the Bible better. The land of Midian was where? Arabia. Arabia. So he went into the desert of Arabia, where he stood there for 40 years. Then the Most High called him back out of Midian to go back into Egypt and deliver your people out of Egypt from the pharaohs of Egypt. And the Most High used him as his prophet to deliver the children of Israel. All right, and that was one of the greatest exodus out of Egypt. Just like we're gonna make a second exodus out of this modern day Egypt, spiritual Egypt. This is a second spiritual Egypt. It's not the physical Egypt, but it's the modern day spiritual Egypt. All right, because America takes all of their what? Representation from Egypt. The obelisk, we're looking at the dollar bill. Pull out the dollar bill. And what's in the back of their dollar bill? The pyramid. Novus Ordo Seclorum, announcing the New World Order. They're taking what? From the old world of Egypt, and they brought it to this new world. All right? Just like we were in slavery in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, we're in slavery here in this present day spiritual Egypt. And guess what? How long have we been here as slaves here in America?
400.
400 years. Go to Genesis 15. Before it happened, the Most High told Abraham, he said, listen, Abraham, start from the 9th verse, Genesis 15 and 9.
The book of Genesis, chapter 15 and verse 9.
Now listen good at this. Go ahead.
And he said unto him, take me a heifer of 3 years old.
Yeah, start from the 9th verse, yeah. Genesis 15
3 years old, and a she-goat of 3 years old, and a ram of 3 years old, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon.
Read 8. What it says in 8? Read 8. Start from 8. Read 8. Start from 7. 7.
The book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 7. And he said unto me, I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees.
Now, Ur of the Chaldees was situated in Iraq, in southern Iraq. All right? What they call ancient Babylon. That's where ancient Babylon was situated, in southern part of Iraq. All right? Go ahead.
To give thee this land to inherit it.
So the Most High was telling Abraham, I was going to give you this land to inherit this land. All right? Which was the land of Canaan. Go ahead.
And he said, Lord God, whereby shall I know that I shall inherit it?
So Abraham was asking the Most High, whereby shall I know that I shall inherit this land? All right? So the Most High was going to tell him something in the future. Go ahead.
And he said unto him, take me a heifer of 3 years old, and a she-goat of 3 years old.
So he was going to sacrifice these animals on the altar. All right? Go ahead.
And a ram of 3 years old, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. And he took unto him all these, and divided them in the midst, and laid each piece one against another. But the birds divided he not. And when the fowls came down upon the carcass, Abram drove them away.
So Abraham drove away the fowls that came to eat the sacrifice. All right? Go ahead.
And when the sun was going down.
So when the sun was going down, at the end of the day, that's when the day ends, when the sun goes down. Go ahead.
A deep sleep fell upon Abram.
So a deep sleep. So the Most High put Abraham into a deep sleep, into a trance. For what reason? He was going to show Abraham something that was going to take place in the future, before it happened. All right, read that part again. He said deep trance.
A deep sleep fell upon Abram.
So a deep sleep fell upon Abraham. Read on.
And lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him.
So he saw a horror of great darkness. What the Most High was going to show Abraham was this.
Okay.
Our slavery. Go ahead.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he said unto Abram, know of a surety
He said to Abraham, know for sure, Abraham, know this, Abraham, for a fact,
that thy seed
that thy seed, his children,
stranger in a strange place. Wow.
shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
So what was he telling Abraham? That your offspring is going to be slaves in a lot of land for 400 years.
Right.
And 2019 rings in the 400-year issue of our slavery.
Yes, sir.
Now you're seeing what now? The judgment coming upon America now.
In what way? What are the signs or what is it? Is the
I'm gonna give you one sign.
I mean, as far
Yeah.
as you understand
Oh,
things.
peace, brothers. I love y'all, man.
Right. One saying so far. What really took the whole world by a storm and caught the whole world off guard? What event in this year took the whole world?
This year?
Yeah.
2020?
Yeah. What was the major event that shook the whole entire world?
Well, my partner caught on fire last year. I'm still coming around.
Greater than that.
whole world.
The whole world, everywhere.
I have to admit, I don't know.
The COVID.
Oh, okay. But like I
COVID.
said, the reason why I didn't say that, because the way I approached it when I had this job and I was out for a month and a half, I didn't want to focus on no
Go
TV
back
news
6 months.
and all that. So I take your word.
Go
no
back
doubt.
6 months.
But
And what
I had
happened?
some personal issues. My
The
partner
whole
caught on fire.
world got shut down.
Okay.
That's part of the Most High plague that he's plaguing the world. And it's going to increase. It's not over yet.
Oh no, they're telling us right now.
The judgment is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. As we get closer to that time, the Most High is going to bring more of his judgment. He's going to start to pay them back for what they did to us.
So your understanding, your faith and religious understanding. So you okay? All right. So America's gonna get paid. All right,
It's going to be judged. Yeah, we're going to finish it.
Hey,
We're going to finish it.
get this.
It's going to get its judgment.
this.
Let's
Get it,
finish
get
it.
it, get it,
Let's
get it.
finish
Verse
it.
14, and also that nation whom they shall serve
That nation whom we shall serve, and we serve this country in blood, sweat, tears,
Still
and
serving it.
still serving it.
Injustice, wages.
All right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
will I judge.
Will he judge? He's going to judge him. They're not escaping. The judgment is coming. Go ahead.
And afterward shall they come out with great substance.
We didn't leave yet, but we're going to leave. He said, after he judge it, we're going to come out with great substance. When we leave here,
So, wait, okay. First of all, before we leave here, how are we gonna maintain as it's going on?
the more, you still have to
He
maintain.
gonna give us more of His Spirit.
He's
The Spirit.
He's
My
going to pour
spirit
up
is
more of his
God's
spirit. He's going to pour up more of everything to us. If
Now,
we-
I can relate to you when you
if-
say He gonna pour more Spirit into me, which is
more
from
spirit,
Him. No, I
he's
can
gonna-
relate to you on
He's going
that.
to give us increase of knowledge,
Okay.
understanding,
Okay.
protection
Okay.
from what's coming. Because guess what? What's coming? Hold that. Go to Daniel 12:1. Because what's coming to America, brother? By our own self.
All of it.
By our own self.
I don't want to be here for all of it.
We
but I
can't
know
deliver ourselves
I ain't got no
and
problem
protect
accepting
ourselves.
that something's gonna come.
It's coming. It's going to get worse. This is what we're seeing now is just a build up to it.
Well, shit, that was the first step right there. if you ask
Daniel
me.
12:1. Get me Amos 9:8. Daniel 12:1.
The book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And at that time
And at that time, the time that we're living in right now,
shall Michael stand up.
shall Michael stand up.
That's me.
The great archangel.
That's me.
And that's
me.
and that's a great
I'm a
name you
king.
have.
I'm a god.
You have the
He
name
lived through me.
after
That's
Michael.
me.
And you know what
That's my
Michael?
name.
You know what
I'm gonna
Michael's
do that.
mean? Michael
No,
means.
I'm joking.
You know what Michael's
you
mean?
right. That's my name.
You name after the angel. You know what it means? Who is like unto the Most High?
Me, that's
Michael.
what I'm
So that's Michael, that great archangel. Go ahead.
Literal bit.
The great prince.
What a
Hear
coincidence.
it.
Right, what a
The great
coincidence, right?
prince.
The great prince.
Which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble,
It's going to be a time of trouble. Go ahead.
such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time.
So that's why he's
it's
going
gonna
to
be worse than this?
It's going to be worse than this. It's
This
gonna
right
get,
here?
It's going to get worse. You'll
Worse
see
than
no-
this?
Yes. You'll see nothing yet. It's going to get worse.
Okay,
That's
you
why
know
he's
what?
going to stand
listen
up.
Here, listen. When I saw when they blew up
Amos 9 and 8.
when they blew up Kuwait, when they blew up
World
Saddam
Trade
Hussein.
Center?
No, Saddam Hussein. When they blew that up.
That's
my
child's
gosh,
play. That's
man.
child's play.
No.
I know. It's going to be child's play compared to what the
I'm
Most High
telling
is
you
going to do
right now.
here. Amos 9 and 8.
The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8.
Now listen
Look it
good
out.
to this here.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord, the Most High, are upon the sinful kingdom.
The eyes of the Most High is upon the sinful kingdom. This sinful kingdom right here.
One of them.
He's watching it, and he has a great eye upon it. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
See what he said? And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. That's where Michael is going to stand up. It's going to be a time of great trouble. Go ahead.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
See, in the process of destroying it, he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay.
So he's going to preserve a remnant of us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's good to hear.
Saith the Lord. Verse 9.
That's good to hear.
For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Because we're scattered amongst all nations through
Right.
the diaspora.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Right.
Like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
So he's giving an example like how you sift corn in a sieve.
Uh-huh.
That's how he's going to sift us from all the four corners of the earth where we've been scattered.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Verse 10. All the sinners of my people.
Now, this is the key point here now. It said, all the sinners of my people,
shall die by the sword.
and that's what's going to happen. All the sinners of the Most High people are going to die by the sword. That's part of
Okay,
his
but you know
judgment.
what? When you say sin,
I'm going to explain to you as I go along, because I know you're wondering. I know you're wondering.
I know, but you're not like leaving the. I said, in order for you to maintain what you do know, listen to what you don't know.
And what is that? And what is that, brother?
Somebody else perspective, somebody's point of view, somebody.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I know.
discrediting you.
I'm not discrediting you neither. I'm
but
not discrediting you.
The book of Proverbs talk about knowledge and wisdom, right? How can you have that without listening to the indifference?
I'm listening to your indifference,
Yeah.
but compare the indifference to what the Most High have to say now.
By men.
By men.
Yeah, by
okay,
men.
you said by men. Okay.
that's-
All right, let me ask you this here.
Wait, okay, listen here. How come the Bible has not been revised to the modern times, when the millennium they call it, right?
It has.
So
It has.
where's this man
It
or
has.
these prophets and scholars of great men of knowledge write something new?
But no, because the Most already have it. It's already here.
Sealed.
There's no need to write nothing
Well,
new.
that's what caused all the word
No,
conflicts.
no, listen. Let me show you. Everything that the Most High planned from the beginning, from the midst of time to the end, is already here.
See, that's
Everything that's done.
I think that's called
Your
a
future.
philosophical thought. Like it's a thought
What's your future?
within the realm of
What's your
reasoning.
future? What do you understand your future to be as a man?
I can't
yourself?
plan that out.
Okay, you see that? So how could a man write something and tell you what's going to be the future without the inspiration and wisdom of the Most High? You understand? You can't tell your future.
No, I'm not.
You can't. But
Ain't
I
no
could
prophet
tell
or
you,
nothing.
according to what the Most High said our future is going to be. He tells you what our future is going to be. He said, after we serve our punishment in this place, He's going to deliver us and put us back in our land to be the rightful rulers of this earth. And it's not going to be done by the European auspices of the United Nations or by no European power. It's going to be done under the auspices of the Most High and the mighty
Listen here.
archangels.
Let me tell you something about your Europeans. Do you know about the pineal gland?
Yes, I know, brother.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Europeans don't have no melanin. They don't have the pineal
Yes,
gland.
we know that.
right? The history is all about evilness.
Right.
So there can't be no people from no God.
Yes, the Most High made
Okay.
them. He made them for a purpose, to do evil. That's the only purpose He made them for.
Okay.
That's the purpose why He made them. He
I
made
did
to,
see something
he
in the Bible.
made,
The
he
guy,
made them.
He made good in it.
He made them to show us what evil is really about. You know why?
Okay.
Because we were a bunch of stubborn and hard-headed people. So
Okay.
we have to
I think
experience
I read
what
that.
evil is about. And
yeah,
you know
well,
what?
yin and
This is
yang
the
and all.
best education here. Living in
I'm
America
I'm not denying it, but
is
your
one of the best
education got to be
education to learn evil.
your education. What you present to me, that I come to your mosque and temple and everything, and I'm gonna give you a challenge. I might have to get my emotions down, but I'm like this. All right. Certain knowledge is knowledge, but certain understanding of knowledge is in spirit.
But the infinite knowledge,
It's in his spirit.
The infinite knowledge is the knowledge of the Most High. It supersedes anything.
That's right.
How do you think Solomon was able to rule his kingdom until he went off?
See, okay, first of all,
Let me ask you.
but that's an allegory. It's a story. It's not actual history facts.
Let me ask you.
Wait, is it?
No,
Is it?
no, no.
Okay,
It's
so
a true- it's
how
a
can
true
I really
fact.
respond if it's not actual facts?
It's an actual fact. So let me say.
No,
let me
Solomon
ask you.
Temple.
Solomon Temple. What happened to
How it
Solomon
was
Temple?
built.
What happened
I
to
think
it?
was built. I think you're building one now too. Now.
No,
right?
no, no,
Oh,
no. That's not Solomon Temple.
Oh, okay.
What happened to Solomon Temple?
It fell.
By how? How did it
They
fail?
walk around it 7 times. or
No,
something
you
like
get
that.
it mixed up. You get it mixed up.
get it mixed up.
Solomon Temple was destroyed by the Babylonians.
Okay.
The Babylonians are true historical facts.
I mean,
that ruled
there's
this earth.
no. Listen here. Within the historical ancient history, and up to now, there's some facts to the history. There is not. Like King David, the story of King David, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you really knew God that much,
Why not?
and you slept with all these hoes?
What horse
Come
he
on,
slept?
man.
What horse he slept with?
Right. First of all, that's even.
No,
wait.
I'm asking you,
See, you're not working
listen.
with me on a different level. I
No,
told
David.
You, the story of King David.
What whore did he sleep with?
I don't know, but the story.
No, but brother, you made a
the
statement.
story.
No.
Or all the hoes he say he cleaned.
What whore? Name one of
His
the whores.
story.
Name,
Of course, I can't prove it. And
name,
that's what
no,
I'm saying
no,
about the
I'm
story.
saying name one of the whores that he slept with. Name
I can't
one.
prove that. I can't mention one.
But then,
So why's the story about him?
So
sleeping
where
with all
did you
these
get
women?
that from?
It's in the Bible.
Show me the Bible then.
Wait, the story of King David?
Yeah, show me that then. Show me the whores that he slept with. Name one of them, just one.
Huh? What, they found it?
Who was the whore that he slept with?
No. Why this story is written then about King David?
Why do we have history?
To record past time.
To past events, right?
Yeah, past
So
events.
it's written because of the events that took place. You
So
understand?
did it really take place?
Yes, it took
About
place
King David?
about King David. How you think?
But you asked me, Dave, what whore he slept with. I ain't gonna tell you that. I mean,
But you said it, so I'm asking you who's the whore that he slept with?
but did he sleep with the whores? As far as the story?
No,
Prostitutes?
no.
Many of women?
They would
Many
have many
wives?
women, but yeah.
Many wives?
Yeah, but now they're making him a whore if you have many wives.
Oh, that's culture. That's Joseph
You
saying
understand?
and all that stuff. But check this out.
Now the only
Look
thing
at
that
the story.
David did that was immoral, he slept with Bathsheba, which was one of his general's wife.
Could that be proven?
Yes.
It can?
Yeah. He did that, and the Most High punished him for that because that was adultery. What he did.
Listen here. If we as human beings and we as sons of men of God, can you really have that kind of relationship with God and do that?
Yes.
Good.
But no, was he punished for that? Was he punished for that?
That's what I'm saying,
Yes, he
brother.
was. The Most
We
High-
always gonna be punished for something we do. We human beings.
Okay, so that's why it was.
We human beings.
Go to Romans 15:4. That's why it was written for us to learn from his mistakes because he made a terrible mistake by doing
And
that.
you always gonna make a mistake.
But
maybe not terrible.
So how?
but a good
So what's the
mistake.
purpose of learning? What's the purpose of learning?
Maybe it's like a crutch.
Nah. Once you
got something to hold on to.
You're
You got
supposed to
some
learn
knowledge.
from it. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. So
Yeah,
you
but
will make the
sometimes
same
you-
mistake.
But you know what? Sometimes you know not to
But
do
then
it.
you're
Just
being
like
a
the
fool.
Apostle Paul. You're still going
then
to
you're
do it
being
anyway.
a fool. You're leaning upon your own misunderstanding. That's being a fool. Read Romans 15:4. I'm sorry, come up.
The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4.
Bring it out.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
You hear this, Michael? Michael, you hear this? Listen to this.
No, I'm staying back here. I get this
I know, yeah, listen to this here real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Whatsoever things are written aforetime, go ahead.
were written for our learning.
You hear that? You hear that, Michael? You hear it?
Yes, sir.
Read again from the top.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
Whatsoever things was written in the past
were written for our learning.
was written for our learning.
Yes.
All right? To make you a better person, not to make the same mistakes. Go ahead.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That you may have hope and not do the same thing over and over again.
But that's being a human being.
No. That's being rebellious. Go to Proverbs 14 and 12. That's being rebellious. That's being stubborn. That's being wicked. You're not learning. You're not learning. You're not learning from your mistakes. There's a saying that somebody made. Doing the same thing over and over, and the result is called what? Insanity?
Yeah.
All right. So why do the same thing over and over again if it's not going to benefit you? Then you're being a fool. Just being a fool. You understand? If I know, right? Sniffing cocaine every day is going to destroy my brain nostril, and I continue doing it, then I'm being a fool.
Right.
Proverbs 14 and 12, that's when it's going to come out.
Romans chapter 14, verse 12.
What was that?
Come in for Ben.
Right, go bring that up, yeah.
You're a small man,
Yeah.
brother.
The book of Romans chapter 14,
No,
verse 12.
no, Proverbs 14, sorry.
You're a
Proverbs
small
14
man,
and
don't be a
12.
fool. I know you're a small man. I hear you.
The book of Proverbs.
I like that.
Proverbs 14 and 12.
The book of Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12.
Bring it out.
The book of Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
See that? There is a way that seemeth right unto a man,
I like the book of Proverbs. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
But the end thereof
but the end thereof
That's my favorite.
are the ways of death.
is the ways of death. So if you doing something that's not right, what's going to be the end result? Death. Why? Because you brought your own death upon your own self. You didn't heed proper instructions. And that's the problem with our people. We're not taking instructions.